Arsenal are in the Midlands to play Aston Villa, and they look like mounting a serious title challenge. Commentary comes from Martin Tyler.
19-goal Alan McInally kicking off. And Arsenal looking for revenge. They were beaten by Villa at Highbury on the second Saturday of the season. John Lukic was beaten 3 times as Villa won 3-2. Good seasonal crowd in a splendid stadium in the West Midlands. And what a time he's having. 19 goals in 20 appearances. Flick on from Merson. Guided back by Evans. Nigel Spink, who came here on a 2-week trial 12 years ago and is still around. Adams with the header. Well won by O'Leary, not for long. Tony Daly trying to get up ahead of steam. Known as a centre-back, but pleased just to get a game, even though at the moment it's at right-back. Won by Mountfield, but Rocastle collected the header. Merson away on the right for Arsenal. Rocastle, Alan Smith waiting in the centre with Marwood. Michael Thomas lurking on the edge of the area. Smith is there! Alan Smith has scored! 2 minutes gone, that's his 16th, and this match was billed as a shootout between Smith and McInally, and Smith's got in the first blow. Nigel Spink was committed for it after Rocastle had teased away and then clipped in by Thomas. Spink came, but Smith beat him. And Arsenal are in front. Well, Graham Taylor, the Aston Villa manager, went into print this morning in many of the national newspapers saying how much he admired Alan Smith. And the admiration shown to good effect, although Graham Taylor bitterly disappointed by the start his team have made. Smith 16, and that was his total throughout the entire last season, his first with Arsenal. This is the halfway point of this season, so you can see what progress he's made. Here's Daly. It was always going to be a goal if Smith got there before Spink. It was an ill-advised challenge off his line by an experienced goalkeeper. He felt he had to come. And once he failed to reach the ball, it simply dropped behind him into an unguarded goal. Here's Marwood. Winterburn involved as well. One of Arsenal's strengths is their efficiency at set plays. And they've got a chance to exhibit that here at Marwood's corner. Adams very much involved. And that's Richardson, terrific save by Nigel Spink. How did he see that from Kevin Richardson? It came through the pack. The danger not over yet. But a second goal for Arsenal in this tremendous start for them could possibly kill Villa off, and they're still looking for it. Goal kick. And that possibly will give us the chance to look again at a wonderful piece of work by Nigel Spink. Kevin Richardson looking for his first goal of the season, and he connected so cleanly. Smith made a nuisance of himself. It came off Evans, in fact, and a crack at goal from Richardson and poured away by Spink. Smith, bold. Rocastle, rat-a-tat-tat, the passes go. But they couldn't get away from some dogged Aston Villa defending. That will be involved now. Nigel Winterburn. He's got Marwood outside him. Infield, Michael Thomas. Here's Marwood. Merson. Rocastle. O'Leary deciding in the end to sweep it across. Run back by Richardson. Andy Gray caught in possession. Spink fists only straight to Rocastle. The chance is on. The goal is there for David Rocastle. 2-0. Mountfield left a heap in the net. Rocastle with a goal to celebrate. 23 minutes gone. It all really stemmed when Andy Gray lost it close to the edge of his own area, and Villa never recovered, and Rocastle really punished them. A delightfully executed goal, requiring great technique, dropping just under the bar and rippling down the net. Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 2. Stuart Gray. Daly. Lukic backpedaling. For David Rocastle, the fourth of the season, on the ground where he got his very first league goal a couple of years ago. Cowans. And McAnally's enthusiasm getting Aston Villa a free kick. It's one of those that really could have gone either way. Arsenal's lead could be halved here. It would be most timely for Aston Villa, with a couple of minutes remaining in the first half. Lukic very animated on his line. It's Gage who shoots, and Lukic not only stops it, but holds it. It was a pretty good effort, in truth, by Kevin Gage, as Arsenal rushed out at him to try and close him down and stop him shooting, but how about that for handling from Lukic? Marwood. Richardson. Here's Smith. Winterburn, can he get round the back? Well, he didn't try to advance any further, but fired the ball across. And now he's got to chase back. Daly. Cowan's not obstruction by Thomas. Although Cowans couldn't get past the Arsenal number 4. They had to push the ball too far ahead in any case. Price. Now Gage. They're desperate to pull one back before half-time. But here's Adams. Smith. Adams again. Sensibly played from Marwood. We're into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Paul Merson. Winterburn. Rocastle's strong and trying to make a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge, but it was a shove. Daly. Not much room in which to manoeuvre against that far touchline. Aston Villa have used him through the centre this season. Maybe they will in the second half. Nigel Spink made one fine save in the first half from Kevin Richardson, but 2 sorties off his line cost him dearly. He didn't get there, but Alan Smith did to head Arsenal into a second-minute lead, and then after Spink's punch went straight to Rocastle. The Arsenal midfield man looped in the second to give the visitors a firm grip on this First Division game on New Year's Eve. At Villa Park, it's Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 2. Well, Graham Taylor, the Aston Villa manager, has had some good results against Arsenal down the years, particularly in his Watford days, and of course was hoping his side would complete the First Division double this season to follow on that 3-2 success at Highbury back in September, but it's not looking that way. Arsenal starting the second half 2 goals up. And much the happier of the 2 managers at the halfway stage, Arsenal's George Graham. Merson. Incidentally, George Graham linked by one national newspaper today, linked with a possible future job as coach of Real Madrid. Stuart Gray with a cross that has Adams leaping high. Arsenal might be able to break here with Merson. Thomas just in field from him. And it's squeezed on to Thomas. Now he needs help. Richardson. Villa have got back, but they can't get a tackle in yet, although Gage now supplies it. Adams. Should be Spinks. Smith went in bravely, and Merson benefited from that. Marwood. In their game on Boxing Day away to Charlton, Arsenal twice led by 2 goals, as they do here, but not able to hold the lead by that margin, although they won 3-2 in the end. So Villa will feel that there's some hope. Arsenal might be vulnerable enough to stop this becoming a procession of a match. Villa fans still a little subdued. And Richardson goes down and stays down. He was bundled into by the strong man McInally. It wasn't anything malicious, but it was forceful. And the game goes on with Arsenal down to 10 men at the moment. And here is McInally trying to do a different sort of damage. Lukic didn't get there. It was retrieved by Daly. Gray shoots. Gage. Still McInally wide on the right. Richardson's back on his feet now, but limping. McInally charges on, and Lukic holds on. McInally trying to make inroads, and getting the shot away this time. Stuart Gray, Daly's gone to the left, Platt through the centre, Andy Gray. Gage, good run, not a bad shot either. He's supplied Aston Villa with half a dozen goals this season, Kevin Gage. And how badly they need one from anybody now to stop Arsenal making off from Villa Park with the 3 points. They won't be satisfied at Highbury until they've got the league championship again. The last London club, of course, to win it they were. And that was back in 1971. And George Graham, the manager, was a very important player for the club. Oh, and Lukic not convincing that time. Daly, oh, wonderful rescue work by Tony Adams to stop Platt from scoring. I think Lukic, if anything, was a little lackadaisical then. He thought he could haul it in rather off balance. And Lukic more solidly this time. Didn't make the same mistake twice. Gray. Adams. It's an awkward one. It's Mountfield just trying to help it on towards, and he hoped into the goal. So a difficult period for John Lukic. Out he went, and if he was trying to catch it, he was never really set for it. Put back quickly by Daly, and then there was Adams, just getting there in the nick of time for Arsenal. George Graham, who knows his way around Aston Villa. He was a player here, in fact his first league club. Adams, stretching to get there, Daly. Ball never really dropped for Aston Villa. Groves. That's really what he's been brought on to do. To run and run and keep Villa occupied. And he's got a free kick. And that's just relieved a bit of pressure at the other end. And maybe it will give Arsenal a route to a third goal. And Evans will do his darnest to stop that. Marwood takes it, and close enough to get the ooh from the Arsenal fans. Marwood's Arsenal career started very unpromisingly at the back end of last season, but he re-emerged at the start of this. Very effective at dead ball situations. Winterburn, Smith repositioning in the middle, very nearly got to it too. It was the head of Evans that met get the ball first. Richardson, Arsenal there first again. Marwood gets it in. Oh, and another very, very sweetly hit effort by Richardson. He played his part in getting the ball back to the wide man Marwood initially, and when it came his way, look how close it was. Well, just fading away at the last. Good work by Winterburn. Smith, he's got Rocastle with him, he's got Perry Groves there as well. The third goal. That surely means 3 points for Arsenal. So a goal in the opening 2 minutes and a goal in the last 2 minutes. And Smith the supplier this time, and tucked away under Spink by Groves. Conclusive proof that Arsenal are the team to beat, and they're not going to be beaten today by Aston Villa. A very satisfying scoreline for those from North London. We're going to win the league is the cry. That's what the bookmakers think. And Perry Groves, a valued member of a good squad. That's the key that Arsenal have. Plenty of competition for places. Paul Davis still on the bench. Stuart Gray. Rocastle, maybe there's more from George Graham's team. Groves. Marwood gives him an option. Arsenal in a euphoric mood now. Position to admire the work of his former club, and in truth, Aston Villa well beaten today. The key moments went against them early on, and there was no road back. Revenge is very sweet for Arsenal. Beaten by Villa at Highbury in September. The second-minute goal by Alan Smith here set them off on the right path. A spectacular second from David Rocastle after 23 minutes. And then the third by the substitute Perry Groves 2 minutes from time. 1988 has been a very good year for George Graham and his players, and indeed the Arsenal supporters as well.